Today's quote is, "What happens to you is not as important as what happens in you." Now, I'm sure a lot of you, when you hear that, or when you read that quote, you have your own interpretation of it. But for me, it means that what's going on around me is not nearly as important as the way that I use what's going on around me to build opportunities for my growth and for my life, for my success, for my achievement. Everything that goes around you can be viewed in two different mindsets, two paradigms. And we live in a time, unfortunately, where our culture teaches us that we're victims of our circumstances oftentimes, or we're victims of our surroundings, victims of everything around us. We use a lot of words like hot button words like triggering or safe space or feelings. We use a lot of feeling words. We give enormous priority to emotional circumstances. And this quote, "What happens to you is not as important as what happens in you," is a great way to use language to describe that everything around you is an opportunity. Everything that happens doesn't make you a victim unless you see it that way. So whatever happens around you gives you an opportunity to build something, gives you an opportunity to create something. So no matter what it looks like, no matter how bad the circumstance may seem, you've got a chance. You've got a chance to create from it. So even in the worst of circumstances, there's a lot of bad things that happen around us. And it's okay to have that bad experience, to grieve for a moment, or to understand that it was painful and to acknowledge that. But it's not okay to live in a victim's mentality unless you have no interest in achievement or success or pursuing your purpose. And so what this means is what happens around you can affect you in two ways. You can use it to build you, and you can use it to create a circumstance where you can give from a place of abundance inside of you, or you can use it to give yourself an excuse to live as a perpetual victim. I challenge each and every one of you to take the opportunity to find opportunity to build and create in every circumstance, no matter what it is, no matter how it seems. Look for a way to create from it. Look for a way to see it as though all things are done for you and nothing is done to you. You have that power. Thank you guys for joining me for another episode